Breaking news. A lot of the supporters of Trump did not get their FEMA money because FEMA discriminates revealed. Trump supporters left without hurricane relief. If I can get the volume up on here, I can get it set for us to hear. Okay, that's why. 68%. There you go. I can skip the ads here. It seems that
we have proof
there you go.
FEMA let Trump supporters wither and suffer during the hurricane. Oh yeah, this one is disgusting, but I guess not surprising.
It's not
follow
surprising.
along.
Come
Let me
out
know
here
what you think about this one. FEMA, the Federal Emergency Management Agency. Well, they have a supervisor that was accused of ordering her subordinates to skip Florida homes with Trump campaign signs during the hurricane.
There you go.
Yeah. We're going to talk about this one, but first I want to thank the sponsor of the video. It's Blackout Coffee, guys. Now, through November 17th of 2024, you can save 20% on our signature blends. Go to the website, hit signature blends, and you can save 20% on those by using code VETS20. Time is limited, so jump on it now. Blackout Coffee. We source our beans from phenomenal farms. We roast it ourselves. We grind it ourselves. We flavor it ourselves. We package it ourselves. We make our own K-Cups. We ship it ourselves. We do it all in-house. blackoutcoffee.com/GNG. Code VETS20. You don't like coffee? We have loose leaf teas and hot chocolates as well. Check us out. All right, so back to FEMA, guys. Marnie Washington is a supervisor who was accused of instructing her team, both in writing and verbally, to bypass homes with Trump campaign signs following the hurricane in Florida. She told disaster relief workers in Lake Placid, Florida specifically, to not go to homes with yard signs supporting President Trump. That's according to FEMA Administrator Deanne Criswell. She said this is a clear violation of FEMA's core values and principles to help people regardless of their political affiliation. Criswell added, this employee has been terminated and we have referred the matter to the Office of Special Counsel. I will continue to do everything I can to make sure this never happens again. This directive was issued late in October when Washington, who happens to be 39 years old, she was assisting a FEMA team in Central Florida following Hurricane Milton. According to her now deleted LinkedIn profile, Washington has been with FEMA since 2019 and holds roles as regional manager in the Bay Area for the Avanth Capital Management LLC and as an owner of the logistics company Olam Industries LLC. Her social media posts show she has a strong interest in very liberal topics. We'll just leave it at that. The Daily Wire reported that due to Washington's directive, workers bypassed about 20 homes with Trump signs or Trump flags from late October to early November, denying those residents the chance to register for federal relief aid following the Category 3 hurricane that caused an estimated $50 billion in damage across Florida. In FEMA's tracking system, one worker even wrote, you can see here, that they didn't make contact to this residence because Trump sign. No entry per leadership. Washington's memo came after criticism from Donald Trump and Vice President-elect J.D. Vance and local residents who were affected by Hurricane Helene, who condemned the federal government's delayed disaster response. I've done it here in East Tennessee because I personally, with others like Johnny B and other people, from Mr. Guns and Gear, we've been in East Tennessee and in Western North Carolina where these areas are decimated and still are to this day. I was in Asheville Thursday. Decimated. The River Arts District is decimated still. FEMA not around. Now, a good thing that came out of this is Republican Governor, Florida's own Ron DeSantis, he started his own investigation. And he argued that this directive exemplified the Biden-Harris administration's weaponization of government and demanded that President Biden preserve the records related to the incident for his investigation. DeSantis said, quote, "At my direction, the Division of Emergency Management is launching an investigation into the federal government's targeted discrimination against Floridians who support Donald Trump." Remember, DeSantis had to launch his own investigation to the assassination attempt at Trump's golf course in Florida, in West Palm Beach, Florida as well, because he knew that the federal government, they weren't going to investigate themselves very well, were they? Now, FEMA responded yesterday, like I said earlier, and their administrator, Criswell, announced yesterday that Marty Washington had been fired after she ordered federal employees under her supervision to avoid these homes with the Trump signs and flags as they canvassed Lake Placid, Florida. These instructions were, like I said, given both verbally and in writing, and that came out after multiple government employees showed proof that she actually did this. Criswell added, more than 22,000 FEMA employees every day adhere to FEMA's core values and are dedicated to helping people before, during, and after disasters, often sacrificing time with their own families to help disaster survivors. And recently, one FEMA employee departed from these values to advise her survivor assistance team not to go to homes with yard signs supporting President-elect Trump. This is a clear violation of FEMA's core values and principles to help people regardless of their political affiliation. This was reprehensible. I want to be clear to all of my employees and the American people, this type of behavior and action will not be tolerated at FEMA. We will hold people accountable if they violate these standards of conduct. Will Marty Washington be charged with anything? That remains to be seen. He said she was fired yesterday, so perhaps tomorrow maybe we'll see some charges, maybe. If not, the statute of limitations will still be a thing when a different administration takes over January 20th. So we'll see what happens. Perhaps Governor DeSantis will be able to have charges come out of his investigation. That's probably what's going to happen, more than likely. Rather than federally, she'll be charged at the state level. But yeah, discrimination because of who you want to lead a country. Shocking? No. After the last several years, the way this country has gone with the weaponization of the government against we the people, it's only, I guess, expected. Like I said, FEMA, ain't nobody heard of her in these parts. And like it showed you in a video with my little recording glasses on, when times were their worst down the road here in Irwin and Jonesboro, they were hiding in a school, in a library in the back of the building. Scumbags. Now the individual workers are doing what they're told, but the leadership, scumbags. Guys, let me know what you think of this this directive. My question for you, I know this, but my question is, I'm thinking out loud. If she did it and she got caught, how many other people did it? Were there the same type of mentally incompetent leaders in our area, Tennessee and Western North Carolina, that were saying, hey, you know what, those people have Trump signs, let them be. We're not going to give them any help if they don't have a home or a roof or whatever. That's okay, they're supporting the wrong person. The way things have gone, I mean, call it a spoiler alert, I guess, rather than a conspiracy theory. I bet there are more Marty Washingtons out there. She's the only one who got caught. Let me know what you think down below. I love you all. Be safe, stay vigilant.
So there you go.
Your friends, your family, your community safe. Things are calm right now.
That's how the Democrats are for people right there. If you don't support them, they don't care for you. And here's the kicker. Kamala Harris is over all that. So there you go. And a lot of people know why Kamala Harris failed. This is the kind of shit it fails. She talks shit about people. She discriminates people. Even if you're now Democrat, you should not discriminate nobody. And everything. So there you go. And everything. Kamala Harris is over FEMA. She is the founder, is the president. She's the vice president over it. I mean, she's the one to tell all the people down below her what to do. But basically, if you was a Trump supporter and you did not support her and you was in trouble, this is what FEMA do. And not only that, she's sending money that was built for FEMA for this right here to Ukraine. So people who voted for Democrats, I hope you realize this is the kind of shit you have to deal with. Of course you get it. But now on that, now, if she became president, all people who did not, whoever did support her, will lose their homes. Because she's going to give their homes to people overseas from Kenya, Somalia, all that right there. There you go. FEMA discriminates revealed. Trump supporters left out of hurricane relief. If you're a Trump supporter and they seen that, you would not got no relief. This is the kind of shit that Democrats been doing. Now that Oprah is in trouble, she's a Democrat and she can sue. Now that I want to say something too. Felicia Wilson, you need to realize something. Your days are up. Because you know you're doing wrong. You are targeting somebody even though they are proven innocent and everything. And here you are still trying to target it. And everything. Not only this, a little squirrel Carol was killed because it was a Trump supporter too. And a raccoon too. So that tells you Democrats don't care about nothing. At all. Absolutely nothing. That's what's sad, but good night everybody. God